Big traditional banks first tried to ignore crypto, then laughed at crypto, and now they are fighting the inevitable crypto revolution by closing accounts of crypto holders, trying to trap our capital in their rigged, corrupt, failing, debt-based scam through Operation Chokepoint 2.0, in a desperate attempt to stay relevant and maintain control. Meanwhile, the biggest payments giant in the world is quietly doing the opposite. Visa has adopted the "if you can't beat 'em, join 'em" approach, announcing a major partnership that effectively replaces the old, slow, SWIFT banking network with blockchain-based stablecoins for settlement across huge parts of the world. They aren't launching a meme coin, they're not hyping a token, they are doing something that may seem much less exciting, however, it is much more important. They are massively changing the foundational infrastructure and payment rails of the entire global financial system. This is the signal we've all been waiting for. It's not just about having the ability to use crypto to transact in the real world. This is an admission by the largest global payment network, the behemoth, Visa, that blockchain is simply better technology than the system they've been forced to use over the last 50 years. And this changes everything. This is the moment crypto stops being just a casino and starts being the operating system for the global economy. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video, we are going to explore the revolutionary infrastructure Visa is rolling out, how settling transactions with crypto is a $1 trillion opportunity, and why Visa is choosing high-speed blockchains like Solana over the slow, outdated, politically weaponized legacy banking system. Let's hit it. Please be sure to check out these 3 tools to front-run the financial paradigm shift: Tangem Wallet, GoBabyTrade, and Uphold. Everyone in crypto needs a Tangem Wallet. The banks are trying to trap our cash, so make sure our crypto stays in our control. Tangem Wallet only takes like 90 seconds to set up. Anybody can do it, and we can literally do everything: buy, sell, swap, stake, use DeFi, and now we can instantly spend crypto anywhere. Visa is accepted with the new Tangem Pay feature. Build passive income wealth outside of the fiat system using the power of AI by taking advantage of the constant up and down price action of crypto with GoBabyTrade. It's a set it forget it investment product that helps us make passive profits. See it in action in this video, and join us on our live weekly webinars every Wednesday to learn more. And secure your wealth with Uphold, the next generation of finance. All of our crypto and money is backed 100% one-to-one. We get the best prices for crypto because it's connected to over 30 exchanges. When we trade $100, we get $20 free. And Uphold is launching 2 versions of its US debit card where we can earn up to 6% XRP rewards in the first 90 days. We can spend anything we hold where Visa is accepted: cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. It's amazing. So be sure to scroll down and use links below to redeem all the special offers they have for us. Alright, just to gain some perspective from Visa's point of view, imagine we are a global business that sold $50 million worth of product on a Friday, and all that money is effectively frozen until Wednesday because it's stuck in the correspondent banking void. Yeah, ridiculous. And for decades, companies have just accepted this as the cost of doing business. This pain point is called treasury management. Check it out. When we swipe our card in London to buy a coffee, the merchant acquirer, the bank processing the payment for the shop, needs to get paid. If that acquirer is using a different currency or is in a different country, the money has to travel through the SWIFT network. SWIFT stands for Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, and a more accurate way to describe it would be Stone Age wiring infrastructure for transactions. And because of this, it forces companies to keep pre-funded accounts in different currencies all over the world just to ensure liquidity. That money sitting in pre-funded accounts is essentially dead capital. It's literally doing nothing and just waiting to pay fees. Now with crypto, any of us can send any amount of money, $50 million, $100 million, billions of dollars worth of value to anyone around the world at any time, no questions asked, at little to no cost, and the funds arrive nearly instantaneously. I mean, if Stablecoins acronym were stable, it would stand for seamless transactions across borders, lightning fast and efficient. That's the reality. And Visa, as the world's largest payment processor, knows it needs to stay relevant or it will be replaced. So Visa isn't testing the waters. They started their pilot programs on Ethereum. However, the mainnet can be more expensive and slower during congestion, which didn't work for high-frequency institutional settlement. So Visa expanded to Solana's blockchain network. In their own press release, they highlighted Solana's 400 millisecond block times and high throughput. And now Visa can send millions in USDC on Solana to their partners, massive merchant acquirers like WorldPay and Nuvei instantly. Instead of waiting days for the fiat wire transfers, they receive USDC in seconds. They can pay their merchants faster or choose to use that liquidity elsewhere. This effectively kills the weekend gap, frees and gives life to capital that was otherwise trapped and dead, and now money moves at the speed of the internet, 24/7, 365. Amazing. So here's some news that flew under the radar recently. Visa has partnered with a crypto infrastructure company called Aqua now, and their goal is to expand stablecoin settlement across the CEMEA region. That's Central and Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. This is huge because these are places where the traditional banking system is the most broken. Money flow between these countries using old banking rails is slow, expensive, and wrought with friction. Visa integrating with Aqua now's infrastructure allows their banking partners in these regions to settle transactions using USDC. And this builds on a massive milestone Visa quietly hit recently. They're now processing a run rate of $2.5 billion in stablecoin settlements annually. It is no longer a pilot program anymore. It is a fully functional operational business. To fully grasp the gravity of this feat, let's break down the differences between payments versus settlements in the financial system. When we swipe our Visa card to buy a coffee, that is a payment. It happens instantly for us on our end. Now on the back end, the coffee shop doesn't get the money instantly. Our bank has to send the money to Visa, and Visa has to send the money to the coffee shop's bank. This is the settlement process, and it relies on the global Stone Age wiring infrastructure for transactions, where slow, weakened, inactive fiat transfers occur. SWIFT. And SWIFT is being replaced with blockchains, courtesy of Visa. Now, instead of waiting for a wire transfer on Monday morning, Visa can send millions of dollars in USDC to a merchant acquirer in Africa on a Saturday night, or on a holiday, or anytime they want. Because blockchains like Solana, as high-speed rails, don't take weekends and holidays off. It's 24/7, 365. Settlements happen in seconds. Crypto is becoming the new underlying foundation, the essential plumbing of the new global financial system. So why is this finally happening now, after all of these years? Especially if we've been in the crypto space for a while, it seems like it's been an eternity. Two reasons. First, the technology has matured. Visa has explicitly stated they are using high-performance blockchains like Solana for their speed and low cost. They aren't doing this for hype. They are doing it because it saves them money. It is a purely rational business decision, which is rare with projects in the crypto industry. And second, the Genius Act, which was signed earlier this year, finally gave companies like Visa the green light. It was the regulatory clarity institutions were waiting for that created a legal definition for stablecoins, making them a regulated, safe asset class for institutional use. Before the Genius Act, using stablecoins for corporate settlement was a legal gray area. Now it's a recognized standard, and this is why we are now seeing an arms race between Visa, PayPal, and other big players to be first to market to secure as much market share as possible, because they know in 5 years or less, sending money using SWIFT will be the same as sending a message using a fax. This is why big institutions and banks have implemented a Trojan horse strategy. We explored this in more depth in a previous video you can check out by clicking on the link above. And basically, even though banks and regulators publicly attack crypto as risky, they are privately rushing to adopt stablecoins because they know it's superior technology that will render their current business models useless. So what does this mean for us crypto investors? It validates the crypto industry. When the largest global payment network on earth decides that blockchains are better than banks for moving money, the debate is over. The tech works, it is here to stay. However, here's what's extremely important to remember. Visa using USDC is not the same as us using USDC, Bitcoin, or other crypto. Visa is building a new, faster version of the centralized system. It will be convenient, but it will also still be surveilled and controlled. Traditional finance sees the writing on the wall, and they are trying to trap our capital in their corrupt, rigged, evil, failing fiat debt-based scam. And the solution is not to fight the banks. The solution is to exit their scam system, to become unbankable. We need to structure our lives so we don't need their permission to survive. We need to minimize our exposure to fiat by keeping only what we absolutely need to in the legacy system, and support the Bitcoin and crypto ecosystem by using companies, products, and services that are on the front lines fighting for our ability to achieve financial freedom and sovereignty. Look, we are super lucky and very fortunate because literally this year alone has been unrecognizably different than the past decade. Up until now, there wasn't a whole lot of hope. There weren't any options where we could remove ourselves in a substantial way from the traditional financial system. Now we can, but we have to act now, because they are going to continue making it harder and harder to get out. Don't wait until your bank freezes and closes your account suddenly without warning because you are a crypto investor. And they are doing that. It's ramped up in the past few weeks, and we discussed the situation in this video you can check out by clicking on the link above. We can protect ourselves now by ditching legacy banks altogether and signing up for a free account with the next generation wealth platform, Uphold. It literally only takes about a minute using the link below. It's an on-chain Web3 regulated platform with proven reserves that is so committed to transparency, they publish their assets and liabilities in real time on a public webpage. And one of the major moves we can make during these uncertain times is by switching our direct deposit from traditional banks to our Uphold account. And what's great is we can earn crypto rewards from every dollar direct deposited. And now we can earn crypto rewards from everyday spending with their debit cards. Check it out. They just launched 2 versions of their debit cards, the Essential and Elite. And they're designed to turn our daily purchases into XRP rewards. For anyone who signs up before January 1st, 2026, we can earn enhanced rewards for the first 90 days, up to 4% back with the Essential and 6% with the Elite. We can spend anything we hold instantly, whether it's dollars or any of the 300 plus digital assets on the platform. Anywhere, Visa is accepted. No need to rely on debit cards from our traditional banks. There is no credit check required, and when we set up direct deposit with Uphold, we earn 4% back in XRP for every dollar. So paired up with our Uphold Elite card, with 6% XRP back with every purchase, we can stack rewards for up to 10% back in XRP every month. And we can earn rewards of up to 5.25% APY on stablecoin balances. So be sure to scroll down and use the link below to sign up for Uphold today. And yet another option we have to become financially sovereign is with Tangem Wallet and their new feature Tangem Pay. Tangem Wallet is the simplest way to completely own and control your wealth outside of the traditional financial system. The setup and using it is literally just tapping a card to our phone. It's the size of a credit card, multi-currency, multi-chain. It's super easy to use, only takes like 90 seconds to set up. We can do everything we need to in the crypto world. Buy, sell, trade, swap, stake, interact with DeFi, and now use it for everyday purchases with Tangem Pay. Here's how it works. It's a non-custodial payment account with a virtual Visa card where our funds stay on-chain. This is key. Basically, when we deposit USDC into our Tangem Pay account, and go to spend it, the USDC is converted 1-to-1 to US dollars at the point of sale, all while our Tangem wallet remains completely 100% private. And what's great is there are 0 transaction fees, 0 monthly fees, it's free to get the card, the only costs are standard Polygon gas, and Visa FX for any non-US dollar purchases. Tangem Pay is an optional regulated feature. The rollout starts later this month, so to join the waitlist and get early access, make sure to scroll down and use links below to sign up. And of course, if you're looking to build passive wealth outside of the fiat system, check out GoBabyTrade for AI-enhanced, set it, forget it trading solutions. If you would like to learn how we can use AI to make passive profits in crypto from the constant up and down price action with GoBabyTrade, check out this video. If you'd like to learn more about how the next generation of banking with Uphold is a way better and safer option for storing our money and managing crypto than banks and exchanges, check out this video. And to sign up for a free Uphold account, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.